All right, we are back, I guess. We got knocked off the air, so you know what? We are back, and we might have to, I got to reset the score bug as well, so we're going to have to do that. And we're going to take a commercial break because we have those to play as well, so we'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Lottie's Cafe offers food, cocktails, and gaming in a great atmosphere highlighted by fast and friendly service. Lottie's Cafe also offers a unique menu that features soups and salads, sandwiches and paninis, pizza and flatbreads, appetizers and desserts, as well as breakfast. That's right, we said breakfast. Unique breakfast items such as a breakfast stromboli, a breakfast BLT, and breakfast burritos. Lottie's also offers creative cocktails, a wine bar, the coldest beer around, and a video gaming area for those 21 and older. And don't forget the Lottie's Cafe gift certificates. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Check them out online at lottiescafe.com, on Facebook, or in person in the Strip next to the Walmart Neighborhood Market. Or call Lottie's Cafe at 618-223-8256. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Just because we're adults doesn't mean we don't have toys, am I right? If your adult toys consist of boats, campers, or RVs, then you need to call the GASA storage team of professionals. Winter weather in the Midwest can be quite harsh, and finding a place to properly store those expensive toys for winter can be just as rough as a Midwest winter. That's where the GASA storage team comes in, with outdoor self-storage and covered storage for your toys. They even have tractor-trailer parking, conveniently located at Horseshoe Lake Road and 111 in Pontoon Beach. GASA Storage, for the safe storage of all of your toys. Contact the GASA storage team, gasastorage@gmail.com, or call today, GASA storage team, 618-797-6100. The Old Herald Brewery and Distillery in Collinsville presents the Sports Page Lounge. Come check out Collinsville's newest destination for your sports viewing pleasure. The Sports Page Lounge features a 14-foot, 9-screen video wall with games across the spectrum, from college football and basketball to the NFL, NHL, Major League Baseball, and NBA. Pair that with tastefully crafted libations from the Old Herald Brewery and Distillery, and you have the perfect atmosphere for your sports viewing pleasure. The Sports Page Lounge, next to the Old Herald Brewery and Distillery at 115 Clay Street in Collinsville. Call 618-855-8027 for more information. The Sports Page Lounge, a new experience for sports lovers in Collinsville.
Todd Duke, Chris Keller back with you from Cahokia High School. Let's hope we don't have any more of those kind of problems. Hotspot just decided to quit working, and then I took my camera bag up there and put the hotspot on top of the camera bag, and then it started to work. So I don't know. You tell me. And we're going to have a turnover right off the bat.
Yeah, it's going to be an offensive foul. She's just clearing out space. Extending her arm there, and looks like they're not even stopping the clock. So this might already be running clock, even though the rule officially is fourth quarter. But
yeah,
with a game like this, you can just go ahead and both teams agree to it. Let's get this over with.
Alicia Gilmore with 29 first half points. And she is out there kind of waiting in the paint, but the ball comes outside to Carly Van Dyke. Van Dyke runs it down the lane and knocked out of bounds by Cahokia. And Jasmine Monselli knocked it out of bounds.
So this should be a pretty quick second half.
Yep, after technical difficulties, and now we have running clock, so we apologize to any of our advertisers, as off the glass, good for 2 for Alicia Gilmore. She now has 31. Had to shut down everything and start everything all back over again, including the scoreboard. Here at the free throw line, and a shot from three-point land for Gonzalez, no good. And Collinsville brings the ball back up. Here is Lily Carlisle. Her mom and dad in attendance. Lily will hand the ball off, do so to Munoz. Munoz over to Mode. Mode from about 3 feet away, up down under the basket. And she doesn't have any problem putting that one in. Addie Munoz got the game started with a three-point shot. Collinsville has not stopped since then, 69-0. As the clock continues to roll, another turnover by Cahokia. And here is Carlisle. Carlisle from front of her own bench will throw it back outside to Mode. Mode bounces it into the corner to Carlisle. And Lily will bring it all the way back out toward midcourt. Circle all the way around into the paint. They just gave her a free lane, and she just took advantage of it.
Oh, yeah, she just went around. Gonzalez led her on a little jaunt around the gymnasium there and then turned the corner and
Took
she
a
was
little
gone.
run. Here is outside the lane, and the first shot made by Cahokia tonight belongs to Alicia Deloche, and Cahokia is on the board.
Gave her some room there to get inside and popped up a shot and got it to go.
Here is Carlisle. Carlisle over here deep on the left side in the corner. Will drive baseline, take the shot high off the glass. Can't get it to go, and the ball knocked out of bounds. Gilmore had 6 rebounds in that first half. So she is down to needing just 12 to tie the all-time record. Here is an inbound pass, and Gilmore off the glass. It rolls off the fat part of the iron and in.
Took a shot there, too.
Sure did.
Riley, no call. Not going to get that one.
33 points now on the night for Gilmore. Here once again is Deloche. Deloche hands the ball off reluctantly to Gonzalez. Hits it into Bell. Bell tries to take a shot, no good, and then throws the ball right into the hands of Carson Mode. Mode will bounce the ball around a couple of defenders over to Carlisle, and Carlisle begins her approach into the front court. Does so. Here is Munoz back out to Carlisle. Over to Mode, and around the perimeter will go until Munoz saw an open lane to Gilmore. Off the glass, can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up and in.
That'll add to that rebound total.
Yep, that's 7 now.
And coach, I guess, will officially use the timeout there to get the subs in. And be surprised if they're just done with the starters here on this night.
That wouldn't surprise me at all either. Yep, and we're halfway through the third quarter already on what will be a quick night. So
just want to give them a little playing time in the second half.
Well, all 5 of these girls saw playing time in the first half. Morris is out there, as well as Carly Call. Tomacek, shot, no good. Ashley Giannini picks up the rebound. It's probably done. She will not hit the rebound record tonight, nor will she hit the most points scored in one game mark tonight. She'll end the night with the 35 that she already has. Rebound belongs to Cahokia. Here is Deloche, the only person to have points, and there's only 2. Tomacek picks up the rebound. Collinsville goes back to work. Here is Giannini. And Giannini brings the ball up.
Eamon Walker gets that one underneath, drives in, lays it in.
Me. Look down to see my phone is just.
Are we off? Walker loses her glasses. Oh, her glasses fell off. She lays it in. Okay. Phone just might not be getting a good signal. We might still be going through. Phones aren't getting too good of a signal.
Well, folks, got a brand new hotspot, and it's not working very well. It was working gangbusters there all the way up until about halftime. But now I'm looking at the game on my phone, and it's just choppy because I have hardly any bars whatsoever. So I don't know if we're going to be able to continue to bring you the rest of this game or not. 77-4. Clock continues to run. I don't know what else to try here. I am down to 0. It says 0. Oh, boy. 1 minute left to go. Here's Morris at the free throw line. And that one's good. I have lost track of my points here.
Yeah, we're doing our best. We're also not sure on our phones if it's just not connecting, so it might be coming through good enough, maybe not. That's all we got to work with, y'all. There's only one quarter left here in a 78-4 game.
Yeah, Lori Billy just texted me and says, "Are you off? I can't get anything."
Looking for a little bite to eat in a night?
At Vision
Lakeside Roofing in Collinsville. Let the professionals at Lakeside Roofing protect your most important investment, your home or business. Have the elements taken a toll on your roof system? Notice a leaking roof? Maybe it's time for a free roof inspection. Regular maintenance can extend the life of your roofing system by 10 years or more. Lakeside Roofing is your winning team for commercial and residential roofing systems. Lakeside All-Star professionals have installed, repaired, and maintained hundreds of roofs on both sides of the river. Call Lakeside Roofing today at 618-344-2800 in Collinsville or 314-241-5253 or online at lakesideroofing.com. Choose experience, choose Lakeside.
Well, it appears that we got our signal back, so hopefully it'll stay for the rest of this game, which will all be in 8 minutes of real time as we have running clock. And it's 78-4 in favor of Collinsville as we are into the fourth quarter. Let's hope that we can just stay on the air, man.
I don't think much is going to happen here. Mode could have had a easy layup into the basket there and told her to just kick it out, and Cahoks are just wasting time. Van Dyke drives in there, but just circles around and kicks it back out. Cahoks are just wasting time, really. We should go to summer rules here and just call this.
Yeah.
Carly Call lays it in for the 80th point of the night for the Cahoks.
So Carly Call now up to 7 points. See, I have to keep the scoreboard up on my screen to change the score, and I never know what my live stream is doing because I have the scoreboard up.
Not happy.
I guess if I do that, nope. Can't even shrink up the screen. See if I do that. No. That doesn't work either. Okay.
We're just going to go.
Hotspots are weird, man.
We're just going to go with the hope that the rest of this gets through here.
Yeah.
6.5 minutes
Oh,
to
it's
go.
like, it's perfect now. I'm getting like 11,000 kbps's, where earlier it was down to 0. Surprised I didn't get knocked off the air again. Here is Morris. High off the glass, can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound. And back out front it goes to Munoz. Almost traveled there doing the splits. Over to Tomacek. Tomacek trying to drive baseline, but a foul against Riley will give her 3 on the night, I believe. 80-4 in favor of Collinsville. Clock continues to run. We're under 6 minutes to go. Lily Carlisle set to inbound as the starters are all finished for the night. Carlisle to Morris. Morris to Walker. Walker high off the glass. Good for 2 more for Walker. She now has 8.
8 was on the board here.
I already had her down. I already had her at 8, so I don't know.
Check the thing. Ooh.
Outside it goes to
This goes wide open. She wants it.
Yeah.
Cole wants it.
We'll hand it off to Deloach. Deloach being watched there by Morris. To the free throw line. Almost lost the ball. Now she does, but Monselli picks it up. And we're going to have a foul called against Collinsville.
Janini will get back in. So Carlisle's in there, one starter, but they're just not going to let Talisha or Mode back in there.
Who'd they call that foul on? They called it on Munoz? She's out of the game. I already had the one up there for Carly Call. That was the only foul of the first half. Could be. I don't even know who to give it to. I'll just go ahead and give it to Munoz. Just because I don't know. She was the one who just left the floor. Here is Carlisle. Carlisle backs away from the perimeter. Gives it up to Giannini. Outside now for Walker. Walker splits the defense just outside the lane. Nice fingertip roll there by Walker.
There you go. Just driving the basket there. Hasn't been quite there. She hasn't gotten that going just yet, but now is kind of getting in the rhythm of the game here late in this one.
Here's a three-point shot. No good. Rebound belongs to Collinsville. And they'll bring the ball up to Giannini. Giannini all the way over for Carlisle in front of her own bench. Top of the key now for Walker. Walker once again splits the defense. Another fingertip roll basket.
Just goes around Riley, has her up high out of the post and goes around her, and 12 points so far for Walker.
All right, I got to catch up on my scoreboard here. 86-4.
Ooh, that misses everything.
Yep, sure does. By my count, and I've missed a few trying to figure out what's going on, but I have Cahokia down for 34 turnovers. That's a lot.
Yeah, and a lot of them were some unforced things. They got some things to work on. Just take care of the ball, and maybe you can find a way to get into your offense here, and some more points will come here as they go throughout their season.
Call gets the ball up to Giannini. Giannini is fouled as she comes around the corner there, and this one is going to go.
It's going to go in Tomacek here on the high block.
It'll be her first. See, now I feel like I got to go back and forth here on my computer to make sure I'm still on the air. The only reason I found out last time because I looked down at my phone and saw it all choppy, which, you know, could be that I don't have good signal on my phone because my phone is not hooked up to my hotspot. There's a three-point try, and that one just ticks off the rim. Rebound belongs to Collinsville. Cahawks bring the ball back up. Here is Carly Call. Call hands the ball off to Munoz. Munoz just outside the lane, gives it back up for Morris. Morris cuts across the top of the key. We're down to 2:20 left to play here in this one. Back out to the top of the key, and a give to Call. She runs right into Munoz. A little no-look pass over to Giannini, and then Giannini gets tripped up, and that one's going to go against Cole.
Gets tripped up because she's going to hold herself up there instead of continuing on to the basket. Cavs just continuing to waste time here throughout this fourth quarter. They've been getting a few baskets.
Inbound pass triggered by Giannini underneath of her basket. Gets it into Morris. Morris outside the perimeter now to Call. Call dribbles in front of her own bench. 1:40 to go here in this contest. Bounce pass to Munoz. She cuts through the paint. Seems like Collinsville wants to work on moving and passing. Not too intent on scoring, but Morris, she gets a nice easy lane right up to the basket, so why not take it?
I guess they're just trying to set up Morris there. All the other girls are just dribbling it out.
They don't even have her number up on the board. She's been out there for a while now. Ball gets stuffed into the breadbasket there of Bell. Bell will back it up and give it up to Deloche. Deloche with a three-point shot, no good. Rebound belongs to Collinsville. We're down to 1 minute to go here in this one.
Surprised the Cahoks take another shot. They may just dribble this one out. Well, no, Morris is going to go, and oh, she traveled.
Yeah. 7th turnover for Collinsville here in this game. Well, give Cahokia at least one more chance to put another basket on the board. They're not going to get to double digits.
Oh, only 2 baskets on the night for the Lady Comanches. They got them in the third quarter there here, unless they get one here in these final seconds.
Yeah. Here is Bell. Outside now for Gonzalez. Gonzalez dribbles up to the baseline. Throws it away. And Collinsville throws it away. Off the glass, can't get it to go. Now 2 girls are fighting over the ball on the same team. Can't get it to go in. Another rebound still won't go in. And another shot still won't go in. And now the rebound belongs to Morris as time expires. Off the glass, can't get it to go. Collinsville wins 88-4 is the final score. Well, Chris Keller, you always like to see your team win, but this is one of those games that's like kind of one of a two-way street, two-way story where you like to see the win, but man, it's kind of tough to watch.
You got to fill the schedule and you got to play some real, actual competitive games, but can't help but think maybe they might get a little something better out of their own JV than this game here tonight. But you never know when you schedule it. Cahokia's been a little bit more competitive here in the last few years, but just not here tonight. Couple teams here on 2 different levels. Hopefully Cahokia can get some things worked out here and find a way to be a little bit more competitive. The Cahoks continue on and get Granite City at home on Thursday.
Time for the LC's Pub post-game show here on the Kahok Sports Network, brought to you by LC's Pub in Caseyville. Great food, great drinks, great services served up daily at LC's Pub in Caseyville. 605 North Main Street in Caseyville. Give them a call for carry-out orders, 618-855-9007. Post-game show comes your way next on the Kahok Sports Network.
Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahok fans, before, after, or even during Kahok games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahok games live, as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carry-out orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahok fans' pub of choice. Keep your ride shiny and clean with Extreme Details Vehicle Detailing in Collinsville. Owner Jay Merkel and his crew at Extreme Details believe in the value of community and in helping their community hold the value of their vehicles with a sharp-looking, clean ride that you and your community can be proud of. Extreme Details can handle any job, whether you drive a small car, an SUV, or even a bus or RV. No job is too big or too small at Extreme Details. Extreme Details offers scratch and oxidation removal, no matter what you drive: cars, trucks, motorcycles, boats, and more. Plus, Extreme Details can handle fleet vehicles for you and your company. Call Jay and the gang at Extreme Details at 618-977-1224. Check for periodic specials on the Extreme Details Facebook page. Put the shine in your ride with Extreme Details, 618-977-1224.
First National Bank of Waterloo, with over 100 years serving the Metro East. Visit First National Bank of Waterloo at their Maryville and Collinsville locations, and now in Marissa, St. Laborie, and New Athens for all of your banking, mortgage, and lending needs with super low closing costs and low construction loan rates. When you need a loan, call the Collinsville team at First National Bank of Waterloo at 618-345-1121 or visit their Maryville or Collinsville locations or online at fnbwaterloo.bank. Visit First National Bank of Waterloo, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahok fans, before, after, or even during Kahok games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahok games live as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carryout orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahok fans' pub of choice.
And we welcome you back into the LC's Pub post-game show on the Kahok Sports Network. Collinsville wins this one here tonight. Final score 88-4. Probably one of the most lopsided victories I have witnessed in my broadcasting career. Joining us now is the new kid on the block. That would be the assistant coach, Brandon Henson. How are you, man?
Good. How are you?
Good. So tell me, I know we only had this was a varsity-only game tonight, so when the dust settles and we have a freshman team, a JV team, and a varsity team, which one are you coaching?
I'm the JV coach.
You're the JV coach. All right, so tell me a little bit about how practices have been for you as the JV coach.
They've been good. We had a couple new sophomores come out this year that weren't out last year, transferred in. Both of them have done a great job. One girl's 6'2". We don't have that a lot on the JV level, so she gives Talisha a little bit more of a workout in practice because she's bigger than her. And then April Ramirez is a pretty good little point guard. So a little bright future for those two, and we're glad they're there.
All right, that's cool. We'll look forward to seeing that on Thursday. So let's talk about this game here tonight, man. It was a lopsided victory. It is what it is. This is a very, very young Cahokia team. Their roster is just littered with freshmen all over the place. They got 2 juniors, 2 sophomores, and the rest are all freshmen. And I know that's tough, but they're on the schedule. You got to play them.
Right, and I think our girls did a good job of, once the score kind of got out of hand, pass it around a little bit, not try to, do the wrong thing and be good sports and, work on some things that they need to work on their own, but also play hard the whole time. And, that's a tough game that you're not really used to playing in. So being in that kind of situation was new to them, but they handled it well, and they did what we asked them to do.
Yep, Talisha Gilmore with 35 points and 9 rebounds, so she's halfway to the 18 she needed to tie the all-time mark, and we're all hoping she can do it at home Thursday, right?
Yeah, we hope so. I think Ravenberry, who has the record right now, is going to try to come out and be there just in case she does, kind of pass the torch off to her. So that'll be cool. So hopefully she gets it done and get a couple levels of games on Thursday. Granite does have JV and varsity, so we'll have 2 games and get some more kids in the game, so it should be good.
Yeah, all right. So, but you guys got to work on some things tonight. What did you think about your team despite the score?
It was good. Diamond Walker, she transferred back. She went to Collinsville Middle School and moved away. She came back. It was good to see her play. A lot of us hadn't seen her play since 8th grade, so good to see her out there doing her thing. And a lot of these kids who are now juniors, getting to take the reins from some of those seniors last year and get a lot more playing time, and they did a great job.
All right, man. They're shutting off the lights on us, so we'll let you go. We'll see you Thursday.
All right. Thanks, Todd.
All right, thank you. That is Brandon Henson, one of the assistant coaches, man in charge of the JV team this year, who if you guys come out to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium on Thursday, you will be able to see him in his very first head coaching gig. That is going to do it for us despite our problems. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be back with you on Thursday for the home opener against Granite City. We'll be on the air right after the JV game ends, and the JV game scheduled at 6 p.m. and the varsity game scheduled at 7:30, but we'll see how things go. Big thank you to Chris Keller on the other microphone and manning the camera. Big thank you to Colin Moore joining us on the pregame show, and Brandon Henson joining us on the postgame show. My name is Todd Duke, and until Thursday, everyone enjoy the rest of your Tuesday.